You know what? While I was shaving this morning, a thought came to my mind. And the title of that thought is You Have Already Lost Your Soul. Now, this is more of a metaphor because according to the Bible, it says, where the Most High says, all souls are mine. Okay? There's also a verse that says, thou shalt not kill. Right? So, when I say that you have lost your soul, I'm noticing that there's so many now adults and children that have mommy and daddy issues. A lot of young people are now depressed. They're growing up depressed. They're becoming adults depressed because of the fact that they were neglected by their mother and their father. The mother and father is either too busy for them, or the mother or father have gotten another family and not really paying their first child or first children any real attention. All of the attention and focus is going on the new family. So the Most High have already has trusted, entrusted humans with souls. So when you play that adult role, lay down, produce children, and you abort that child, that unborn child, well, you just lost a soul. You murdered a soul, an innocent soul at that, a soul that was entrusted to you by the Most High. So you lost a soul. You also lose souls when you neglect your children, when they need you, when you make promises to your child and then renege on that promise. You tell them, oh, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you, I'm going to do this, I'll be there, I'm going to take you here, I'm going to take you there. And that child now is expecting that. And then when that day comes, you now either don't show up, or you would contact that child and say, oh, we're not going, and you think of reasons for letting that child down. Now that child has to deal with all type of emotional issues, man. Hurt, pain, disappointment. And then they grow up not trusting your word. And then when you do decide to say, I'm going to do this or that for you, they're not going to trust you. They're not going to believe a word you said because you made a promise several times that you did not keep. So in a way, you've lost that soul. And I'm speaking metaphorically. You lost the soul that the Most High had trusted into your hands. You laid down, produced a child, the Most High trusted you with that soul, and then you lose that soul, either by neglecting that child, not keeping your promise. One thing I've learned just being a parent, I never make promises that I don't keep. Now, if I know that something always come up, and I'm being sarcastic with this, when I think that something always come up where I can't keep my promise, my response will be, we'll see, or I'll think about it. But not one time would I say I'm gonna do and I don't do. Now, if I know that something is not gonna just come up where I can't keep my promise, and I tell you, and I know that I'm gonna be able to do it, I'll say, well, I'll do this. On this day, at this particular time, we will do this. And you may forget about it, but I won't. On that day, I will make plans and efforts to keep my promise to you. But if I don't believe that I'm able to do it, I'm gonna let you know. We'll see. Because I don't want to make promises that I can't keep, because that child is going to carry that into their adulthood. Now, I completely understand that things do come up, things that's out of your control. But if you know that you got a habit of not being able to keep your promise, stop making promises to your child, because you don't know that you're actually damaging that child. You're actually losing a soul, because now as they get older, they're not going to respect you. And especially if they grow up and become successful, guess what? That same parent that neglected them as a child is now going to come with their hands out, expecting that child to take care of you, right? So keep your promise to your children and stop aborting your child.